May I have your attention, please? If you are parked in the parking lot of Tractor Supply Corporation, directly adjacent to the Merrill Center, you need to move your car. That is not a Merrill Center parking lot. Again, if you are parked in the Tractor Supply Corporation parking lot, you need to move your car immediately. Thank you. May I have your attention, please? If you are parked in the Tractor Supply parking lot directly adjacent to the Merrill Center, you need to move your car immediately. That is not a Merrill Center parking lot. Again, if you are parked in the Tractor Supply parking lot immediately adjacent to the Merrill Center, you need to move your car immediately. Thank you.
If I may have your attention, please. Good afternoon and welcome to the Fall Commencement Ceremony of the University of Houston, Victoria. Will the audience please be seated and remain seated during the processional? In respect for our graduates, please turn off all cell phones and pagers during the ceremony. Immediately following commencement, a reception for graduates, their family, and friends is being held on the arena floor landing here in the Merrill Center. Please join the UHV faculty and staff in celebrating this momentous occasion.
President Hudson, the candidates and the faculty are assembled. We may proceed with the commencement exercises. Candidates, faculty, and platform party, please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ramamurthy. It is my pleasure to welcome you, community, faculty, staff, scholars, students, guests, family, friends, vecinos y paisanos, to the Fall 2007 Commencement Ceremony of the University of Houston, Victoria. Welcome and bienvenidos. Commencement ceremonies represent one of the wonderful rituals of the academic world, and we are all delighted that you took time to participate as we celebrate the achievement of our students. For the second time in our 34-year history, our commencement ceremony is being held in the Fort Bend area, a clear demonstration of UHV's commitment to serving the higher education needs of this vibrant part of Greater Houston. We hope that you find in this wonderful facility, the Merrill Center, a memorable setting for your graduation ceremony. Friends, every day we are reminded that we live in challenging and uncertain times. Today, as we gather to honor the achievements of our graduates, I believe it appropriate that we take a moment to contemplate our many blessings and opportunities. So now I would ask that you all stand. As one of our students, a student who will be graduating shortly, Jeremy Matthew Janik provides for us some opening thoughts and leads us in a moment of silent reflection.
On this day, a new phase of our life begins for us. So together, with our family and friends gathered here, we look to the future. May we lead with confidence as we embark on new ventures. May we respect the needs of others as we strive for our ultimate goals. May there be peace in the world and in the hearts of every man and woman. And now, we will offer a moment of silence for those who wish to reflect upon their own journeys, to contemplate their many blessings, or to offer thanks for this memorable day in our lives. Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, Jeremy. Many of you will know that the academic symbols and traditions we use to observe this ceremony today are intended to honor and affirm our graduates' dedication and their outstanding accomplishments. One of these traditions is to allow our graduates an opportunity to publicly demonstrate their appreciation for the sacrifice of all who have helped them reach this happy day. Indeed, no person is an island. So we extend a special welcome to our candidates' families, friends, and supporters who have helped in so many ways. We are aware of the time, the counsel, and the money you have invested to make this day possible. So, candidates for graduation, would you please stand and thank those important people in your life? You may be seated. Joining us today in our ceremony are many distinguished members of our university community and special guests and friends. And I am pleased to introduce them now, and I'll ask them to stand and be recognized. From the University of Houston System Board of Regents, Regent Raul Gonzalez, who will bring greetings shortly. From the University of Houston System, Ms. Donna G. Hamilton Cornell, Vice Chancellor for Legal Affairs and General Counsel. I'd also like to welcome United States Senator John Cornyn, who I am pleased to say is our commencement speaker for today. Senator Cornyn. Of course, we will present a more thorough introduction of Senator Cornyn a bit later. And it gives me a great pleasure to introduce a special guest who has traveled a long way, a colleague of long standing, Javier Espinosa, founder and rector of our partner institution in Cuernavaca, Mexico, Universidad Internacional. Javier, muchas gracias por tu visita y tu amistad. I'm also happy to present to you today representatives of the President's Regional Advisory Board. This advisory board is a group of outstanding citizens from the region we serve. Its members offer me wise and timely advice on many issues, and goodness knows I need it. I am grateful for their continued assistance and commitment to this university. I ask that these board members stand and remain standing as I call their names. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. The Honorable Randy Clapp from Wharton County, and Mr. Willie Robbins from Matagorda County. At this time, I'd also like to introduce Ms. Christine Melody Hollenden, our alumni representative, who will also be speaking later. Ms. Hollenden. Please allow me to recognize other special guests who are seated in the audience, and I'll ask them to stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Ms. Melba Clapp, spouse of Advisory Board member Mr. Randy Clapp. Mr. Jeff Hollenden, spouse of alumni representative Ms. Christine Hollenden. Dr. Josie Rivera, Victoria College board member. Ms. Audrey Rollins, spouse of Advisory Board member Mr. Willie Robbins, and Javier Espinosa Olalde, son of Rector Espinosa. Thank you. UHV is blessed with dedicated and competent administrators who work to help students achieve their dreams. Next, I would like to introduce some of these representatives and ask them to stand as I call their names. Again, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Suzanne Lebrecq, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Wayne Barron, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Mr. Richard Phillips, Associate Vice Chancellor, University of Houston System at Sugar Land and Vice President of the University of Houston, Victoria. Dr. Margaret Rice, Executive Assistant to the President. Professor Jeffrey DeLeo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. Professor Charles Bullock, Dean of the School of Business Administration. Professor John Stansel, Dean of the School of Education and Human Development. Dr. Jeanette Hartshorn, Director of Nursing. Mr. Joe Dahlstrom, Senior Director of the Victoria College and UHV Library. Mr. Joe Ferguson, Senior Director for Information Technology. Ms. Laura Smith, Director of Human Resources. Dr. Kurt Supreme, Director of the UH System at Cinco Ranch, who opened our ceremony. Mr. Randy Falk, President of the Staff Council, and Sherry Sanderson, Student Senate Representative. Let's welcome these guests. Now, the heart of any university, of course, is its faculty. Already you have observed and heard from a faculty representative, our Grand Marshal, Dr. Nagarjan Ramamurthy, President of the Faculty Senate. Reinforcing the centrality of the faculty to the Academy, the Grand Marshal plays a key role as the convener of today's ceremony. Please join me in greeting Dr. Ramamurthy. Finally, I am pleased to introduce to all of you, my colleagues, the faculty, the people who provide the wisdom, the counsel, the knowledge that enable and empower our graduates. Will the faculty please rise and be recognized? Please be seated. I now invite Regent Gonzalez to bring greetings on behalf of the University of Houston System Board of Regents. Regent Gonzalez.
Thank you so much, President Hudson. I'm delighted to be with you this afternoon in such a happy and memorable occasion. And I'm so happy to be sharing this stage with my good friend, Senator John Cornyn, our commencement speaker. Senator Cornyn and I had the pleasure of serving together on the Texas Supreme Court for 7 years before he went on to bigger and better things. Senator. I bring you greetings from the University of Houston System Board of Regents, and on behalf of the students, faculty, and staffs of the three sister universities, the University of Houston, the University of Houston Clear Lake, and the University of Houston Downtown. Graduates, each of you has worked hard and sacrificed to be here today. So we salute you and congratulate you on this achievement. Our congratulations also is extended to the faculty and staff of this university, particularly those instructors that have guided you and encouraged you along the way. There are many people here that share your joy and happiness. Your spouses, your parents, your children, and your creditors. As you leave here today, I hope that you will cling on to the memories, the good memories that you've had here, and the friendships, the lifelong friendships that you've made here. And remember your alma mater. As soon as your finances are, as soon as you pay those student loans, and you make some money, and you do good, which you will, remember your alma mater. Over 60% of you, I am told, are here because of the